Taurus, your patience is running out, and honestly, it probably should. You have been carrying tension quietly for longer than most people realize. Trying to stay stable, trying to stay dependable, trying not to create unnecessary conflict. But Mars entering your sign changes your tolerance level immediately. This week exposes where you have been giving too much while receiving too little emotionally in return. Mars square Pluto creates pressure around control, responsibility, and emotional survival. Someone may challenge your boundaries, your authority, or your choices. And underneath it all, you realize how exhausted you are from holding everything together without enough support. The important thing is not escalating every emotional battle. Around Tuesday and Wednesday especially, stubbornness becomes dangerous. Ordinary disagreements can quickly turn into power struggles if neither side wants to step back first. Protect your dignity without turning every disagreement into emotional warfare. Midweek brings an emotional reality check. Venus square Saturn may temporarily create emotional distance, disappointment, or silence where reassurance was expected. Someone may feel distracted, unavailable, or emotionally restrained. But instead of panicking, pay attention to patterns. Patterns reveal the truth this week. You begin seeing who values your emotional presence and who simply became comfortable relying on your strength. That realization is painful, but freeing. Financially and professionally, this is also a week of restructuring. You may begin questioning whether your current pace, workload, or responsibilities are actually sustainable long-term. Pluto exposes unstable systems. Mars forces action. Do not fear that realization. Correction is not failure. And by the weekend, emotional heaviness begins lifting. The Sagittarius moon helps restore perspective and movement. Conversations become easier. Intimacy improves once honesty replaces emotional management. This week is not asking you to become harder. It is asking you to become more honest about what your spirit can no longer afford to carry. Taurus, your tarot card is the Magician. This is a powerful reminder that you have more influence over your direction than fear wants you to believe. The pressure surrounding you this week could easily make you feel trapped or emotionally cornered. But the Magician says your ability to adapt, create, and redirect energy remains fully intact. Be careful not to underestimate yourself simply because you are tired. Your future is shifting through intentional decisions now, not dramatic reactions. Quiet strategy becomes your advantage this week.
Taurus, you get hexagram wind over lake, great exceeding. This is the hexagram of pressure becoming too heavy to continue carrying the same way. Something in your life has reached a point where adjustment is no longer optional. Emotional strain, responsibility, or imbalance is demanding correction. But this hexagram is not punishment. It is warning before collapse. Reinforce what matters. Release what weakens you. Your spirit is trying to restore balance before exhaustion makes the decision for you.
Taurus, your rune is Berkano. Berkano speaks of healing, restoration, and rebuilding emotional stability gently instead of forcefully. Your spirit is asking for care this week, not constant endurance. Something in your life is trying to grow differently now. This rune reminds you that sustainable growth requires protection and patience. Do not rush emotional healing simply because others expect quick recovery from pressure you carried for too long.
This week asked you to slow down long enough to hear what your spirit has been trying to say beneath all the noise. Not every delay was punishment. Not every emotional shift was loss. Some truths arrived because your future needed clearer foundations before the next chapter could begin. And if this message found you at exactly the right moment, leave a comment telling me what sign you watch first, your sun sign or your rising sign. I always love seeing how differently the energy unfolds between them. And remember to watch your rising sign too, because it often reveals the deeper emotional story behind your week. Subscribe, stay close to the stars, and I will see you again very soon.